Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Pure Optic, and in today's episode I figured I'd do something a little different. I'm down here in my cave little area, and I decided we need a melon farm. And I didn't want to make one where I actually had to harvest it because that would just be annoying. So I decided to make a self-harvesting one. And I messed around with some designs in creative mode. And it took me a while, but I finally figured out the design I want to stick with. And that's what we're going to be building today. So I have the basic layout here. It's just something really simple. This is all for looks. On these rows right here, on these outsides, are where the melons are going to be. So the melon stalks are going to be on the outside, and they're going to grow on these blocks on the inside. And then underneath these we are going to put our pistons, which I probably should have done before. So yeah, after we put in our pistons, but frankly, the way I want the pistons is I want them to be extended the whole time. So basically, while the melons are growing, I want the pistons to be extended. And I put my pistons away. Hang on, guys. Alright, so our pistons are in place, and the next thing we want to do is clear out a path to power them. And I'm going to do it with a little different than I want to, but this is a very compact version of what I actually want to build, so we're not going to have much space to work with. This area I dug out right here, this is probably all we're going to have. The main issue is we have this lava thing next to it, and I could move that, but I don't exactly want to. I could move it over a few, but I don't know, it might be a little weird. So yeah, we're just going to work with this. I need to go ahead and make some... I don't have any wood on me either. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make some repeaters. I threw a few more chickens up there to get some more eggs back, and they have been laying eggs everywhere. And wow, I put all my stone away. Alright, so this was how I was actually planning on setting it up. This is the reason I didn't exactly want to use it. It's going to take a lot of redstone, a lot of repeaters, and the only issue is I can't find another way to do this. The wires have to be facing the pistons at this angle to turn on. I can't show you right now, but actually I can. As you can see, they all work. Let's say if we take this piston out and we raise this up, see how the redstone is not facing the piston? Now, at that height, it works. When the blocks are even with it, when the redstone's just like that, they won't turn on. So, the repeaters are needed there, unfortunately, but... oops. Okay. I suppose I can go ahead and put the button in place. We want it right there. I'm gonna have to kill these chickens later. So yeah, now we need to connect these two. So I don't know how else to do this without tearing apart stone everywhere, but luckily I brought along my silk touch pick, so I can dig up stone without actually causing it to break. So go ahead and run a wire through there, and they're connected. And now the advantage is we can just put the stone back. I don't need that wire to be shown anymore. That's all we needed it for. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and figure out where the button is. It's right down here. Okay, so we need a block here, directly below it. And I'm also going to put a delay on it, just like I did my spider crusher. That way the pistons will pull down. I don't exactly know how to show you guys this, but here. I want water right here. That way when the pistons pull down the dirt, the water will pour over them. And I want pistons above to crush the melons. So then the water just pushes the melons over to here. I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, but I've already built it once, so I understand it. So, yeah, this is the reason I needed a lot more space. I probably should have made this more, but I think I can work with it. Basically what I need to do is I need to do the exact same thing I did with my spider crusher. I need to make a room for the wiring to go. So what I'm going to do is dig down here. This will be low enough. And then just clear out a nice sized room to work with. Alright, now the issue with this design is it's going to take a lot of repeaters. And I mean a lot. So why don't we just go ahead and start. Ah, dang it. I keep on forgetting my resources. Alright. Now let's go ahead and make some torches. Put those in place. And this wire is going to have to... Really, a cave? That is actually the last thing I wanted to find. But off of here, we're going to have repeaters. That's going to be the delay. And go ahead and combine these. Alright. And this wire is going to have to get brought up here. And it's going to have to lead to these pistons. So I'm not actually sure how to do this. I want it as close to this wire as I can get it, so all these are powered too. I'm thinking this block right here. The issue is that's right next to this one. Let's see. I don't think that'll be an issue, actually. Because I've done this with every other time I've built one of these. If you just bring this like so. The wire will no longer interfere with anything. And I'm out of torches, so it's going to be kind of dark. Oh wait, I can make more. Okay. So, this is the output wire that we're bringing up. This wire has to reach... that's close, but I need it over here. Actually, I have an idea. I think this will work. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't tested it, but it should. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this wire, and I'm just going to move it. So fill all this in with stone. Okay. Now that we got that, we can connect it around here. Take this wire. I can run it through here and it won't interfere, which is great. And we can run it straight to this block. Oops. Oh well. Oh, that's going to interfere with that. So we are going to have to bring it out one more block. And just like that. I cannot stop misplacing this. Okay. That should work. I am going to need a repeater right about here. with no delay. That's just to keep it going all the way to here. And that'll work, which is very nice. Okay, we got that. Now, what else do we need? We need the input wire. Alright, so that's the output wire. That's actually more organized than anything else I've built. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I don't... Alright, we'll use cobblestone for this. So I have no idea how long I actually need to make this. I did it in a test world and it's like 30 blocks long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down and back and down and back and down and back the whole way down. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to have repeaters going all the way through here, redstone to turn it, and then repeaters again. I don't want to get too close to that wire, so I'm going to stop it here. And there will be more redstone and then more repeaters. Ooh, the issue is it's going to have to skip a block so it doesn't interfere here. That's unfortunate. Oh well, it's not an issue. That stupid cave is in my way. Alright, so the redstone's going to stretch out 3. Go out here, and then, yeah, go there. So actually, I don't need these repeaters for anything else, so... yeah, let's go ahead and install them. Put them on their delay. And then turn it, and you can see how it works. Repeaters don't interfere with each other as long... well, the reason redstone repeaters don't interfere with each other is because they bring circuit straight. They won't turn, which is good. That means that won't happen. Actually, you can't even get that. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm even talking about. Okay, so we'll do that later. The next thing, I probably should use Silk Touch on that. Oh well, it'll grow back. The next thing is the... what are they called? The pistons up top. These pistons will be pushing down. Actually, we can... yeah, we can cover this up. The pistons up there will push down on these blocks. So I need the pistons. Where are they? I'm blind. Wait. All the pistons are down there. I need more. Okay, so we got our pistons now. And I want them to push a block onto these blocks. So keep in mind, these will fall down, and the melons will be where these dirt blocks are. So I'm going to want the pistons to be right here. That way they push a block that will probably be glass down onto them and crush them. I want it to be glass so I can still see. So yeah, the issue is I can't just put down pistons like that, how they are. So I have to do this. Dig out all the dirt first, then we can. Oh, I don't know if I can get out of here. That's not good. Because we got wire here. Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, so that's kind of... I wasn't expecting that. That's like... I'm gonna have to lower this. Dang it. I didn't want to do that, but... okay, I guess we don't have a choice. Bring all these down one. And... I'll work on smoothing everything out later. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I might bring it down one more. I'm not honestly sure. But yeah, that's good. And now for the wiring. The wiring for this is actually kind of simple. All it takes is, well, with this design, you don't have to use repeaters on the top of them. So all you have to do is just run wire next to them. That's a lot better than anything. I might end up raising this up a few, probably 2 or 3, if I get the time. If I don't, then this will be the design. And then the next thing is connect them from the back. Okay, so more eggs. Oops. This chest is filling up quick. Alright, so these need to connect to, which one is it? It is the output, right? Yeah, this is the one that holds them down. I want these pistons pulling down as the top pistons push down. And the issue is these aren't always on. So what we're gonna have to do is flip this. I'm pretty sure actually inverting the wire resets it. Yeah, that's really good. So now we don't even have to use a repeater. So we saved on a repeater doing that. And now we can check if they're all on. Are you kidding me? That's the game being a jerk. It's 1 block short. This is awful. Just awful. I'm actually gonna have to raise this up 1. Then do this. I kinda just got lost for a second. Alright, now that should work. And alright, good, I can still dig all that out. Okay, so that should have turned on all of them. What is going on over here? How is it still not reaching? It's 1 block away. And you know what? I don't think I can even make it take up that block. Maybe. I will have to be very lucky, but it's worth a shot. Alright, block, torch, redstone. Okay. Now all the blocks should be pushed up. Alright, good. Alright, so that's that. Wait. These are too close to each other. That means these are going to have to move up 1. Which is actually good because it was very low. Or it looked very low. I'm loving this pickaxe though. Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. It's the same one as the one that I have that is fortune, but I don't like wasting a fortune pick on something like this. So yeah, it needs to be 1 higher than the row of cobblestone. So that means this row is where the pistons are going to have to be. Like so. And we should be good to go. I hope. Just using filler blocks right now just to be able to get up here and get down pretty easily. All this cobblestone probably will be turned to stone eventually, if I ever need it to be if it's in the way. If it's not, I'm honestly not even going to worry about it. Alright. Nothing even seems to work. Well, isn't that just nice? Oh, the issue is this needs to be completed. I don't know how many more I'm going to need, so I'm not exactly sure how to base this. What I think I'm going to do is just end it here. Not the episode. But, this cave is going to bug me if I don't light up at least some of it. Oh, water. Isn't that nice? Yeah, we will leave the rest of that for later. And now I need to go ahead and finish this wire. And this wire needs to end up here. So, whoa, lag. I think we can just run the wire like this. And it should work out. And yeah, now it shouldn't interfere with anything. Yeah. The good thing is, if I need to, I can add in more piston or more repeaters all throughout there. So I will do that later because that's going to cost a lot. And it still doesn't seem like anything's happening. It is being sent through here. I did all the wiring right. These pistons are able to work like this. I don't honestly see why anything isn't working. I have an idea. Let's take these torches off and just... Maybe it has a way you... No, that one's always going to be on, so... Yeah, I need this wire always on. So we have an inverter. Ah, wow. Don't you just gotta love redstone. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at this in my creative world and come back to you guys when I have figured it out. Alright guys, I got some bad news. These wires are on the wrong sides. I think. Yeah, this output wire needs to be right here. So like it needs to, let's say, go from here and go up from here. And actually, I might be able to work with this. So this can come down. I'm trying to keep everything organized here. Basically this wire comes up here. And it will just connect here. And now we don't need it to be inverted. But we are going to need a repeater. Yeah, none of those are up, so we definitely need a repeater. Probably about here. And I'm actually just going to go down and take one from here. I hope that still has enough power to reach. I didn't even think about that. Just in case, we'll do that. But we'll still add the delay. Actually, this is going to be my way up. Oops. actually all this can come out. So yeah, let's go check it out. Alright, it worked. I had to move the placement of the repeater, but it did in fact work. Now what I probably am going to do is replace all of these cobblestone blocks with glowstone, so the plants right here get plenty of sunlight, or just regular light. And now for one thing that definitely is needed is the water. Alright, so we're gonna need water in here, and please tell me you're joking. Actually, no. Wait. The water has to be right here. I was thinking that I wasn't going to be able to do it, but then I forgot. Water doesn't have to be right next to it to work. Are you serious? There we go. Alright, so basically I'll just put a water source there and then cover it up before it floods everything. Okay. I think we're good. And now as I was actually beginning to put it on this side, I realized the water current from there will still reach here. So there's actually no need to put any on that side. And that was going to be an issue because I had the wiring from over here. So they were going to interfere pretty bad. But it'll work now. So all that is good. And here we go. Oh, great. Okay, so it is working. I actually haven't even hooked this up, so that's fine. But what's happening? Wait, what is going on? No, at first this was not working. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Alright, why does it keep switching like that? That's not making any sense. It's like when I do that, they switch. Oh well, I don't honestly know. Okay. Alright, now I did finally fix it. The issue that I seemed to be having was actually very simple. The wire here, since it didn't have repeaters on it, it didn't have, obviously, enough repeaters on it, so the 16 blocks that redstone travels ran out before it reached here. I thought it was the side difference, but I was wrong. It's always this side that'll be lit. It is working. It's the same way we set up first time. The wire wraps around here. Repeater there to keep it going. Repeater there to keep it going, which is needed, but not that close. But yeah, I don't feel like moving it because doing that would take a long time and actually not do any big change. Now these pistons up here need to react to the wire sent to these before it's it's not inverted. Never mind. But it needs to be inverted. But this video is getting very long already. It's another 30-minute video, just like last episode. But that's not a big issue. I'm glad to make them for you guys. So we'll save this for next episode, where we'll finish it up. I thank you guys for watching. If you like, don't forget to give it a rating. and a favorite. It really does help me out. And yeah, we will finish this next episode.